Hey guys, about to play round one here with our green-white Dragons of Tarkir deck. We lost the die roll. 18 lands and we drew one in our opening hand. So we're obviously mulliganing. At least we're on the draw. And now we have the exact opposite problem. I think we're going to go down one more. Oof. Alright, well, we're on the draw. We're going to keep this. At least we have 2 drops and 3 drops galore. So hopefully we can draw. So, seems likely. Those are some pretty brutal opening hands. Alright, well, that works out a lot better. We can play turn 2 Beastbreaker, turn 3 Monument, or turn 3 Kieran. I'm probably going to lean towards Monument. So black-red looks like what we're up against. Alright. Maybe not just black-red. Alright, well we need to draw a land if we want to play our Monument, not a Sandstep Mastodon. So, yeah. Come on, 18 lands. More than 50% of my remaining deck are lands. So, I've got 33 cards and 16 lands. Oh, it's a little under 50%. But, pretty good chance of drawing a land. If we do, I might play the Dromoka Warrior now, since we didn't get to play out our Monument last turn. But we'll see what I do. I may also play the Mist of Kieran face down. It's hard to know. Hopefully we draw one. We're in deep trouble if we don't. And we didn't, so we just passed the turn. It's amazing, the opening hands that we all just saw. A couple, how good our deck is, but this can happen. It seems to happen to me more often when I'm recording for some reason. It's like Wizard's nose, But that's okay. I mean, as long as we draw lands soon, I mean, we've got a powerful hand that can get it done, hopefully. Our opponent hasn't gotten off to a quick start, and that benefits us, despite the mana screw we're experiencing here. I wonder if I should have kept the 5-lander that was just like 6 card hand. It was a 5-lander, 5 lands, and the even that bolsters. I'm not going to block. I mean, if we can't play a creature soon, trading just isn't good right now. I mean, we need to keep a little bit of a board presence. Yeah, so I'd rather trade with that anyway. I mean, I don't know what this morph is. All right. The lands are here. I think now we're going to play our Salt Road Quartermasters. Yeah, that's where we're going. Salty it is. And we'll keep our Beastbreaker back. If we'd gotten lands when we wanted them, we would have had a much more aggressive start, but we just didn't. So now we've got to sort of play on defense and hope the quality of our cards, which is pretty high, can win it for us here eventually. If I draw a land next turn, it'd be nice to go Monument, Dromoka Warrior. Running 18 lands was a good idea when you have that guy too. His formidable ability is pretty nice. So our opponent is a 3-color deck. Could mean a lot of things. Could mean he got like an awesome Siege and Fate Reforged and had to splash for it. Could mean he has a Dragon Lord of one kind or another. Looks like he's stuck on 4 now. And that's good. Him getting too far ahead of us would be bad. We don't want that. So, all right, ultimate price takes out our Salt Road Quartermasters. We're just going to trade with the champion now that we have other things we can do. And we take 2. All right, Territorial Rock it is. Okay, so I think I'm going to do what I was saying I wanted to do, which is go Monument. Getting closer and closer to this becoming a thing. Opponent playing rather slowly. And then we'll play out our Dromoka Warrior. And we'll return. This makes it so that we can play our Kieran face down and then flip it at the end of his next turn. So it's pretty nice. I don't think I would trade the Warrior right here. I think I would just hold on to it. I may not have a choice. He may be about to kill it anyway. Ooh, Heel Cutter. Yeah, that's bad news for us right now. As behind as we are. So we're going to take it to the face pretty hard here. Just 5. He could have swung for 6. Yeah, that Heel Cutter's not good news, though. Be nice if we could play like 2 creatures this turn. Ooh, our Exemplars, huh? That's pretty good. I mean, even if he dashes in the Heel Cutters, you know, he'll make this not able to block, but this can trade with the Heel Cutter. So I think we are going to play out the Exemplars. They can get us back in this too if we can manage to draw some things to give them lifelink. They can really, you know, even out this race for us. So that's definitely something we want. All right. So let's hope he doesn't have removal. I mean, if he has removal plus Heel Cutter, it'd be pretty brutal. He'd need to be Wild Slash. Well, now we drew a land, so it can be Twin Bolt now. But it looks like it's just Reach of Shadows. Okay. Well, that means no Heel Cutter this turn on the bright side. I'm not going to trade. We can't really afford to since we know he has Heel Cutter. All right. Well, that solves a lot of problems. We can only make 4 tokens, but that's pretty relevant. That can get us really back in this game. And I'm just gonna pass turn, let him dash in his Heel Cutter, make 4 tokens, and block. Have 2 block his Morph and 2 block his Heel Cutter. Ideally, if that's what happens here. I mean, it basically will be a 2-for-1 for us. So that's fine with me. Get rid of the Heel Cutter, we won't take any damage this turn either. Okay, here comes Heel Cutter. Hopefully he doesn't have Twin Bolt or something like that. All right, he's going to make our Dromoka Warrior unable to block. And we are going to cast Secure the Wastes. 4. Kind of what I'm talking about really hoping we can, the power level of our cards can get us out of this. As long as he doesn't have Twin Bolt or something, this is going to be a great 2-for-1 for us. I mean, it may even be worth arguing to block, put 3 on the Heel Cutter in case he has a removal spell of some kind, but we're going to do it like that. And hope we don't see a Twin Bolt. If he has a Twin Bolt, he can just kill one of each. Yeah, but it doesn't look like he has it. Looks like things go our way, and that was an Acid Spewer Dragon, which would have made things pretty ugly for us. All right, well, I think we've finally stabilized. We're going to play our Misthoof Kieran face down. And we can, you know, if we need to use it next turn, we can to flip and block the Territorial Rock. I think I'm just going to go ahead and swing with our Warrior now. Although we did see some dash. And we are at 8, so maybe we should be more conservative. I'm going to be more conservative, yeah. If we can get big sand step out there, which we can do if we draw land. But I'd be happy drawing a lot of things in our deck right now. A land would be nice because the sand step Mastodon would just, he would make our Dromoka Warrior into a huge monster, and he himself is already a huge monster. So that's good for us. We drew that secure the wastes at the right time, for sure. Really helped us out in that situation. Opponent has 4 cards in his hand still, which is a little scary. Another heel cutter. Okay. Well, whatever he makes unable to block, we're going to kill the other one. So, okay, he's not swinging. That means that we can do this. And we can block here and kill it. Whew. So that works out for us. Okay, so it's Sand Step Mastodon time for sure. We do have to be a little more careful than I would want to be because of the heel cutter. Because if he has another dash creature, like he dashes in Sprinting Warbrute right now, and we just have our Sand Step Mastodon, he can just kill us. So the other side can just hang back, but we don't want to do that. We want to go all out here. His deck is probably gonna have a hard time dealing with that right there, hitting the table and just making his life difficult. I think we swing with the big 8-2, and we keep the Mist of Kirin back. Although, yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do. We need to get him for some damage, Damage is good. All right. We cut his life total we took away 1/3 of his life total with 1 swing, which seems pretty good. We also have our monument after this turn, when we're untapped, so we can start swinging harder, depending on what he does, of course. We've got to be careful. Heel cutter in play, and is always dangerous, as I'm sure you know. All right, he's got his own monument too, which means we really need to hurry up here with our beating. We can also make our own monument. All right, we won anyway. Good. That was an interesting game. We started really slow, but the power of Sand Step Mastodon and Secure the Wastes really pulled the game out for us. Trying to decide if I want to bring in my second Return to the Earth. We saw 1 flyer and 1 artifact. I don't think that's enough to bring in a second. I think we just roll with the same thing. Hope we don't mull to 5 again. But even though we did, we ended up, the quality of our cards really powered us through that round anyway. Hopefully this time we can hit let's say 3 lands and just have a hand that just curves out beautifully, which our deck looks like it should be able to do. So let's roll with that. He does have some strong removal that we saw, so that's something to keep in mind for round 2. Maybe Center Soul would have been worth considering siding in, but I think we'll be okay. All right, our opponent is sideboarding or thinking about what to sideboard, so I'm going to pause real quick until he comes back. All right, we're here with our next round, and we don't have a hand that quite curves out. We only have 1/1 drop, so that might be a little too much to ask. But we did get 2 drop and 2 3 drops, and we did get Secure the Wastes again, which is just a super powerful card. So happy with that. We'll play a Forest first, end our turn. All right, nice to see that. This is a case where flooding sucks a lot, but it's a case where at least we have something to dump all the mana into. And we're not quite flooding yet, but we have drawn nothing but lands since the game began. There's a not land, which is good. We're going to swing in with our Dromoka Warrior, offer the trade, and then play our Salt Road Quartermasters. All right. I'm okay with the trade there. It's Acid Spear Dragon again. And we'll play out our Quartermasters and end our turn. All right. I think here we swing with the Quartermasters. And we're going to play our Dragon Scarred Bear now, I think. I mean, we could wait a turn to make sure we can regenerate, but I'm not, if he wants to trade a removal spell for a Dragon Scarred Bear, I'm cool with that. So we'll just play out the bear. Get some more damage out there. See what he's got for us. He does have quite a lot of mana. I mean, he's hit every land drop. And there are plenty of 5-drops that would give me pause right now and cause me problems. And that's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. It's just a 1-for-1, and he, it was a 5-drop trading for a 3-drop, so I'm okay with that. So we'll just swing now with our bear. And we'll play Lightwalker. Keep mana up for Artful Maneuver, should we decide that's something we want to do. Alright, Warbringer. That means a Heel Cutter could be coming in for 1 mana right now. Disgusting. Luckily we have the combination that helped us deal with Heel Cutter last time in our hand. Well, not combination. The card that helped us deal with Heel Cutter last time. So we'll probably use it again for the same purpose. We'll swing with our bear. And we'll end our turn. I'm sure he remembers that we had Secure the Wastes last time. Be interesting if he decided in something to make me discard it, because seeing me, do what I just did has to give them a little pause about just like throwing a Heel Cutter out there again. All right, so he's Silk Wrapping first. Converted mana cost, so Artful Maneuver will not save him. All right, see you later, bear. You served me well. Here comes the Heel Cutter. All right. We will secure the wastes. It's time for 5 soldiers. Warriors, rather. And the Goblin Heel Cutter. So much the same as what we did last time. We're going to play this face down. And I'm tempted to just like swing here, swing away. I think I'm going to. He's got 1 card in his hand. I'm going to swing away here and Artful Maneuver. Well, we get 2 for 1 if we do that, actually, which isn't great. I mean, it's not a 2 for 1 for any of these, so yeah, we'll swing with him. It's not quite a 2 for 1. Whoa, why did you not give me... Did I hit... Apparently I accidentally yielded. I hit the wrong hotkey. Sure, we've all been there, so that kind of sucks. Hopefully we can survive it. We can overcome it. Sandstep Outcast. Good card, good card. Alright, so now we're going to unmorph this guy. And we'll swing with our Kieran. Might be worth arguing that I use Artful Maneuver here. If he doesn't block, I'm sure he'll block though, with his Spirit. Yeah. If he has a trick though, yeah, and he didn't. He did not, so yeah, we'll just yield now. Are kind of flooding out here at a time when it's not super awesome, but we do basically have him on a 2-turn clock, so all right. Ooh. Can make him sack his Silk Wrap too, which is relevant at instant speed. I mean, the fight is the biggest thing, but I don't think it's going to do us a whole lot of good right now. So there's some chance we use the +1/+1 counter and get our dude back mode, because it can give us lethal next turn. So we'll just swing with our Kieran. I think it's still too risky to just like Artful Maneuver here. I think we do what I said with our Jamoka's command at the end of his turn, which is make him sack this, get our dude back, and make our Kieran 1 bigger. We'll see what he does. I mean, we may end up having to fight something. That's why I think it's wise to wait. All right, well, that does create some issues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can animate it and block right now, which is pretty annoying. But we have Artful Maneuver, so I think my original strategy is going to remain. So Jamoka's command. Target player sacrifices an enchantment. Well, can we do a fight right here without? No, we lose our guy no matter. I mean, we could. What we could do is make the Kieran a 4/3 and kill the Sandstep dude, but getting the bear back is much bigger right here. So target player sacrifices an enchantment. Choose target player. Choose target creature. Oh, and we can give him flying, which is something I kind of forgot about. I think that is what we're going to do. So we're going to get our bear back. Hello, Mr. Bear. Welcome back to the team. And we're going to play that. I think we just swing with everybody. What happens here? He animates this, can use it to block one of our flyers. We can Artful Maneuver to kill the monument. We will also lose our dude, and he can block other places too. This guy can regenerate. These guys can only be blocked by that. I guess there's no point swinging with our warrior tokens. We'll swing with everything else though. Or is there a point? Like if our warrior... He can block everything but one, so 3/5. So actually, we can kill him with Artful Maneuver if we swing with everything. No, he can block all three of our big guys, so no, we can't. So yeah, we'll just swing with our big guys. Here comes the Monument, probably to block the Kieran. Let's see. I mean, if we can keep him from blocking like at all, like we can. I mean, if he only blocks the Kieran or something like that, we can just Artful Maneuver for the win. I'm sure he blocks with more than that though, so we'll let him decide what he wants to do here. Okay, so we are going to, first of all, regenerate. And second of all, Artful Maneuver to take out the Monument. Yeah, all right. We got that one. Our deck performed as impressively as we hoped it might, despite mulling to 5 in game 1, and we got it done in 2 games. We're on to round 2, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment as you see fit. So.